Okay, so let's look at the think, pair, share um, activities following this example about Audrey's yogurt. So the first one is one serving of wheat square cereal has 7 grams of fiber, which is 28% of the recommended daily amount. What is the total recommended daily amount of fiber? Um, so once again, I'm going to set up my scale with percent on the left and grams of fiber on the right. And so we can see here in this word problem, 7 grams, okay, grams being one side of the scale, is being equated to 28% on the other side of the scale. So that's why I put 7 is associated with 28%, okay, of the recommended daily amount. So what is the total recommended daily amount of fiber? So you can notice here that the word of isn't being used like it was up here with these examples, when we had of 112 or of 88. Um, Seeing this of 112 kind of told you that 112 was associated with 100%. And over here, 88 was associated with 100%. Okay. So instead of using the word of to, associate something with 100%, well, 100%, relates to the total amount. So it's just another way of saying the total amount, the 100% amount. And that is the amount that's unknown. So our unknown number of grams is associated with 100%. And so that's what we're tasked to find. And, the shortcut is to convert these percentages into fractional decimals and then just cross multiply. So 7 times 1 is equal to this cross multiplication of 0.28 times x. Divide both sides by 0.28. The 0.28's cancel, and we get x equals 25 grams. Now, to maybe check and see whether this answer makes sense, we can look at some expectations. So one of our expectations is we'd expect this value of x to be greater than 7, because on this scale here, x is greater than 7. And our second expectation is that we would expect x to be less than 28. So how did I get 28? Well, if we look back on our scale here, we were given 28%. Well, 25% is just underneath that. And 4 times 25% gives you 100%. So because this is a little bit more, 28% is a little bit more than 25, I would expect our value of x to be less than 4 times 7. So I'd expect it to be less than 28. So when we look and see if our value of x equals 25 grams makes sense, number one, it's greater than 7. And number two, 25 is less than 28. So our answer looks good. So the total recommended daily amount of fiber is 25 grams. Okay, let's look at the next think, pair, share. So this one, Veronica is planning to make muffins from a mix. The package says that each muffin will be 240 calories and 60 calories will come from fat. What percent of the total calories is from fat? Okay, so what makes these word problems more difficult is we're not using the perfectly selected words like of in the previous examples. So we have to dissect this and pay a little more attention to what's going on. Okay, so here it says the package says that each muffin will be 240 calories. The unspoken word is 240 calories total. All right. And so 240 calories on one side of the scale is going to be related to 100% on the other side. Okay, then it says that 60 calories comes from fat. So 60 calories here. And kind of don't know what percentage that would be. And then the following sentence says, what percent of the total calories is from fat? So the percentage of calories from fat, that's going to be X percent. That's what we're trying to find. Okay. So now that we've got this scale set up, we can convert 100%. We can convert our percentages into a fractional decimal and cross multiply. And that's what we got here. And, we end up with an answer of X equals 25%. And we can look here at our expectations. X should be less than 100%, and X should be positive. And, we can see that 25%, fits both those bills. So 25% of our calories come from fat is our answer. Let me know if you have any questions.